Am I the a-hole? I, 20 female, tell my mom, 48 female, I can't help her out on rent. My single mother had been working hard trying to provide me and my siblings, 16, having 2 jobs and struggling with bills and rent. Before college, I would work to raise money and help her out with small bills. As time passes, now I am looking to move and transfer to a different college in a different city, and I would like to have my own place. In order to move, I need to save, and my mom knows about my goals and what I want to do in life and what's the next step. I've been trying to move for the past 2 years and grow to be independent and have delayed it because she needed my help a lot more. She's always struggled living paycheck to paycheck. She asked me if I could help for rent, and I said to her, I can't. I'll try to help as much as I can, but I'm really trying to save. And she started to cry and get mad that she's not getting my full help like she did in other times. At first, it would be $50 to $100 here and there, and now it's going from $200 to $400. I feel really bad for not helping my mom as much after all the hard work she does already, but I'm trying to save extra in order to move out and not delay again for another year. My boyfriend, 21 male, said I have to be firm with her and say no and put myself first in order to help her in the long run. Am I the a-hole for not helping my mom so much? Am I the a-hole for trying to leave while my mom is in a tough spot she's always in?
I do like the fact that she wants to put herself and her needs and her everything first so that she can then help her. It's the saying to put your oxygen mask on first before you put, someone else's on.
Right.
And like, I would definitely support that. As long as her mom isn't in a position where she's like, I'm going to get evicted or I can't eat this week or whatever the case may be, then I'd be like, is her mom disabled? Is she working hard? She says she's doing something, working hard, doing something. Yeah, that's an interesting position, especially jumping from like, okay, the $100, the $50 here and there. And then all of a sudden now it's like, okay, $200 and $400.
I 100% agree with what you're saying about that. OP should take care of herself first in this situation because she does want to move on and go to college and bring her life to the next step, to the next phase. I feel like what she's saying about like giving the $50 to $100 range is a little bit more appropriate in order to still help your mom. But the $200 to $400, like that's almost your whole weekly paycheck if that's a full-time minimum wage job. So I agree with what you were saying that like OP should start to like put some money aside for herself, but also like the boyfriend suggested, like put up a boundary and say like, hey mom, unfortunately I'm not able to give $200 to $400. Like that's a lot of money to give from my paycheck. So could we come to an agreement that I'll give you 50 or something on the smaller scale?
You
so
compromise.
Your mom. Yeah.
You like meet me halfway. You state a boundary, but you're still helping yourself. Like you can still do everything at the same time within reason.
I'd love to know what mom does for work.
Yeah. I mean, she could be a nurse. She could be a waitress. She might be in a living in an expensive area.
It sounds like her mom has either a money problem or maybe some kind of weird addiction.
It sounds like
spending outside her means.
Spending outside of means.
Maybe it's gambling.
Maybe
I don't know why, but my
Spending
gut
outside
said
your means.
gambling.
Yeah, I was saying drugs.
No!
Whoa!
You're not wrong though. You're not wrong. That's my number 2.
I grew up around that, so I'm like,
same.
Somebody's abusing somebody just like their kid, just because you're making money, I need more.
I'm like, where's baby daddy at?
Yeah, right. I mean, like my Pokemon cards got sold for drugs a long time ago, so I feel that.